Good morning and happy Friday. I am here with day 5 for Tone Flora. I hope you've been joining me all week to see the cards we've created. Let me just reach over here. This one was yesterday's card. This one was Monday's card. This one was Tuesday's card. Using one of the dies as a mask, and this one was Wednesday's card. So fun. So let me turn you down, and I just thought this weekend we change our clocks back, so I will still be here at 9:30, but let's remember to change our clocks Saturday night. Let me turn you down. And sorry if the sun gets in your eyes. Nope, good. Okay, now today is another white card. I seem to have liked white the past couple of days. Let's reinforce this. So this is thick white cardstock, not the thin, because this holds up better for a base. Then I have another white, and this was done in my embossing machine. This is painted texture, and it's in the annual catalog. So I know many of you know how to do embossing folders, but you just put it in and slide it through the machine, always with the fold first. So this one I am, maybe I will stamp it up. Put dimensionals on it. Then what I did, where's my spare paper, is from Tone Flora. I chose the two smaller flower stamps. I heard that one coming loose. The two smaller flowers to work with today, and then I used the framelit as well. And I also used the leaf. So you saw me do the leaf yesterday. So today, I'll show you hair across my eye. I did 3. I thought I had done, there it is, it's hiding. Done 1 in pumpkin pie. So I am not going to use all 3 flowers. I'm just going to use 2 so that I have a combination of 3. So what I did is always the lightest color first. So I did crushed curry or pumpkin pie. This one is pumpkin pie. Did crushed curry first. Let's see what happens if I put my piercing pad underneath. Sometimes, because these don't have the rubber on the back, see, it turns out better. So sometimes you don't need to use something as a buffer or a soft thing, and it works out fine. And then other times, as you can see, you want to use something cushiony underneath. Then I used copper clay as my dark, and then I took the second image, let's move things down, and line it up as best as you can. See, I'm looking at all the edges. And if I could find that divot, I wonder, is that it? Okay, well, see, sometimes I have put a mark on my stamp. See, I did it. I put it on the block one time instead, and I'm like, oops. Okay, I think we found it here. Nope, because that one's going to be off. I definitely need to mark it. Where's that divot? I think this is it. So, well, come and watch me stamp and figure out, I think this one is it. And then put it down, and there's the inside. It's a little off, as you can tell. So that's why what I will do sometimes is I will match them up, and then I will put a dot. So I would put a black dot right there, and then corresponding dot here, and then I know wherever that dot is where I want to do this. So I will lay them down and I can see black dot, black dot. They're going to go this way when I stamp them. Does that make sense? So I would have them like this, dot at the top, and then I would just turn it over, stamp, turn it over, and stamp. And then that way it's always lined up. So I did these already. And with the embossing folder, I have a choice of which side I want to use. I like this side. So since we're going to pop it up, oh, you know what? I knew I had my ribbon out here for a reason. I'm going to use 2 layers of ribbon. So I need to put some two-way tape. I'm going to put it probably in the middle. Tear and tape, and then of course take that off. That's what's going to hold my ribbon. I like using tear and tape for my ribbon because it holds it. It seems to hold it much better than the glue, and I don't have to wait for it to dry. So push that lightly because I might change my mind, and put it here. And then so I don't waste ribbon, we'll just trim it. And then I want a second row, and trim it. And I hold down my ribbon as I showed you yesterday with a pin. That's awesome. Now, see, this one is not quite straight. There we go. Press that down. Now I need my silicone mat. Did I leave it in here? No. All right. Silicone mat. Oh, yes, I have definitely packed it. Well, I'm not sure exactly where in my packing it is. See, the silicone, oh, I did not pack it. Yes. See, the silicone mat will stop things from sticking. So even though I put it down here and I press, it comes up. So now I can place my flowers, and I am definitely popping up my flowers. And you know what? I think I want pumpkin pie in the middle. And then do I want to pop that one up or maybe lay it flat? And then I did 3 leaves, but I may or may not put 3 leaves in. And then how about one down there? I'm liking that. That is very pretty. Okay, so we're going to make sure that is down. And now these flowers are small. Maybe I'll use 2 minis on each one. I love my dimensionals. Have you noticed that just about every card I create, I have dimensionals on them? Ah, love dimensionals. And I love how Stampin' Up! Makes 2 different sizes, the large and the mini. Okay. And then take your pick. Now I'm thinking this is not the pumpkin pie. Okay, you go that way. I think this one down here is the pumpkin pie. So we'll do the same trick we've been doing. And we'll just put it down without pressing it down. Get these backings off. So there's a pumpkin pie, and we'll put it down. I might need to put some tear and tape on the, okay, that might hold the ribbon down. Okay. Yep, it'll hold the ribbon down. And then on the backs of these, we're going to glue these ones flat. Not too much glue because I have a tendency that it will squish out. And then I'm going to turn this sideways. Just pick that up a little bit. There we go. I guess I could have pop the leaves up as well. But, oh, look at that. That one is already held on to by a dimensional. So I'm just going to pick it up, put a little glue on the back side. If I can get my glue to run. Okay, I'll flip the whole thing over and do it that way. Oh, there was some glue on there. I couldn't see because it was in the dark. And then just push it down. That was an interesting way to glue. Now this part is done, so I can actually put it on my base. And again, just like yesterday, because it has some bump to it, I'm going to put some right in the middle. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my ribbon as well. But I don't need it on my tear and tape, obviously, because it's already sticky. And then put this, oh, I said I was going to pop it up, didn't I? Oh, well. There we go. Move my silicone mat. Now I used the same framelit that I used yesterday. This one right here, because I really like how it looks. Now, do I want to put it there? Do I want to put it down? Yeah, let's do it down. So before I put it on, let's choose a color. Let's do the copper clay, because that's what the ribbon is. So let's do copper clay. Now the two sets I brought back Go to Greetings, and this one I thought I would do Thinking of You. Let's see, will that even work? Oh, but there's 3 different sizes, right? Let's try that middle size. Thinking of, oh, that's the big one. Thinking of You. There it is. Now, is that going to fit? Oh, it's a squish, but we can do it. Get the backing off. And is this block big enough? This one's too big, but let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm not going to put lines on it. Let's see how I do with keeping it straight. Okay. Yes, I am nervous about getting it straight. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Now that is wet, so I'm going to put that up there. This is this week's host code, don't forget. So if you order, then I will send you all 5 card kits from this week with an order of over $60. You know what? I am going to put some ribbon on there. Just a cute little flair for this sentiment. Tuck this in here, a little corner at a time. There we go. Now this is thicker ribbon, so it will tear your cardstock, so be gentle. Maybe slow is a good word. Tuck those ends through to the back, and then see, it's not gently. So if 2 don't pull, then I go down to 1. And then I pull alternately, because it's such a tight fit when it's thicker ribbon. So 1 at a time. And I'm holding firm to my cardstock, close to the tips so that I don't tear it. Perfect. Now let's just cut these a little more on the angle. Well, that wasn't really on an angle. Let's try this one, because then it won't fray as much and we can get rid of those ends that are fraying. There we go. Now this I am going to pop up, and I'm going to use the bigger dimensionals. I have lots of dimensionals, and I definitely go right to the, oh, you're not cut. That's why you're not coming off. There we go. Oh, look at that. I just used my ribbon scissors on them. Now these are bigger, so I can just use my fingers with only two. Take your pick tool, definitely makes it easier. There we go. And then put that down there. Now every card needs dimensionals, so like yesterday, I'm using Iridescent Rhinestone Basic Jewels. They're number 158130. So I'm going to put, I think, a big one down here, right here with the Thinking of You. And let's put one up there. And how about one down there? Very pretty. Now for the inside, I pulled out the set Bright Skies. Because when you're thinking of someone, I was thinking of doing Sprinkled with Love. Because when you're thinking of them, it's usually with love. All right, this one keeps popping up. So, Sprinkled with Love. Here we go. So, Bright Skies, Sprinkled with Love. Is this big? No, that's not big enough. Let's choose this one. Now, what should I do on the inside? How about the crushed curry? And, oh, that extra flower that I did. Where are you? I can put that one on the inside. So, never throw away your extras. Sprinkled with Love. Awesome. Oh, you know what? I've got the extra leaf here too. So let's maybe do a fun thing like that. Just move this over a little bit. Yes. And as always, in the middle, it's flat. So here we go. Flat. Now, is that glue on the end gonna make a mess? Did I put too much? No, it's okay. So I'm just gonna hold this for a second. There we go. And then put it in the center. Very nice. That makes a very nice inside of the card. Oh, let me turn you down. The sun is shining so nicely out there. I love it. Love it, love it. Let me turn you down a little bit more. Thank you for joining me for day 5 of Tone Flora. Isn't that nice? So Thinking of You, Sprinkled with Love. I hope everyone has an amazing weekend, and I will see you Monday at 9:30. Take care. Bye-bye.